Shalom. Shalom. Salakia. Before I start, I'm get all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles that rule well over the flock that taught me this 100% truth. Shalom to you, few Akim and Akwaf that's listening and learning on the side. And to the other camps with the same likewise doctrine as GMS. Shalom to you brothers as well. I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but it's been major military movement here in Babylon within the last week or so, and a lot of people really not paying attention. As far as I see, there's a lot of people just kicking it, having fun, worried about their careers and everything like that, not understanding that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is working triple overtime right now, and a lot of things are coming to pass. And y'all don't see that Babylon the Great is slowly falling right before your eyes, man. Because y'all think that since this place never has been touched, that it's going to continue to be that way. But you in for a rude awakening. And y'all better buckle up y'all seatbelts. Isaiah 41:7. And it reads, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans," talking about the Edomites and their kingdom. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Because once upon a time, this place was tender and delicate. Everybody wanted a piece of America. But a lot of people are leaving here now. This place is getting ready to fall, and it's going to be touched. It's no longer going to be virgin. Because just like a woman, a virgin has never been touched by a man before. Never penetrated, none of that. America, same way. Never been touched, never been penetrated. But as you can see, the borders have been opened. They bringing in these sleeper cells, and this place is getting ready to get hit. And I'm going to play a couple of videos because a lot of people just don't seem to get it, man, that this place is circling in the toilet drain, man. Let me get a couple of videos to show y'all these things. Let's get this.
There are B-2 bombers overhead in Minnesota. There is a...
Start that over.
Good morning, everyone. It's Monday, June 19th, 2023. My name is Sam Shalhoub, and it's time for your daily dispatch. So on Friday, I spoke about military movement throughout the country. Well, that military movement now has increased exponentially, and I am seeing military involvement now. This is military vehicles and personnel on the streets of the United States. This is now in South Carolina, Alabama, Pittsburgh, California, Georgia, Bakersfield, California, Idaho, Falls, Idaho. There are black boxes being seen in Ohio and in Texas. There are tanks on the street in Savannah, Georgia, and Idaho Falls, Idaho. There are B-2 bombers overhead in Minnesota. There is a whole host of military action taking place. Now, some people are speculating this is National Guard, some sort of drill. Well, I've had contact with multiple veterans from the military, and they're saying that there would never be a case where tanks would be on city streets as a drill. So if you are a veteran and you have information on this, please put it in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. But this is highly unusual.
The thing is, they bringing in all these military vehicles, all these aircraft and all of that, all these boots on the ground soldiers and all of that. The reason why they're bringing them out here like that is because soon they're going to lock down America. You got the digital currency around the corner. People ain't going to be able to get their money like that. And if I ain't mistaken, I seen an article yesterday. I forget where it was, but usually you only supposed to be able to withdraw $500 at a time out of a bank account. But they done up the ante up to like $1,000, man. It's going to be a lot of people that can't get food. It's a lot of people that can't get water. They're not going to be able to get no money. That's going to cause a major uprising in the people, man, and it's going to lead into civil unrest. And you're going to have all these military officials out here. They're going to be trying to lock it down, man.
Now, apparently there is more military movement in both Canada and Mexico. So I don't really know what to make of this. I think it's a matter of keeping our eyes open and seeing what's going on. But this is not normal, not based on what I consider to be normal. So I'll keep an eye on it and let you know if there's any new developments. So according to BioClandestine on Telegram, Putin has recently said that they will cease fire if the UN Security Council will enact certain articles of the Biological Weapons Convention of 1972 and investigate the U.S. for their biological weapon production and biolabs in Ukraine. Now, this is something that's been kind of suppressed, but there's been biolabs apparently found in Ukraine, funded by the U.S. allegedly. And something else to keep an eye on is this same chatter is being talked about in Taiwan. Now, is that going to see military action? I don't know, but it's worth keeping an eye on. Andy Biggs said that the oligarchs with the recordings of Biden that we heard about last week, 17 recordings, has additional communications besides the ones we know of. So 17 recordings already, now there's more. Well, it looks like things are heating up. So Joe Rogan has been promoting a debate between Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and Peter Hotez. Apparently, there are third parties that have now pledged money to see this debate take place. And apparently the pool now is up to over $1.5 million to have those two debate the efficacy of the jabs. Now, I can't imagine that the other side's going to actually take them up on that offer, but boy, wouldn't that be interesting. So we'll see how that plays out. And then finally, no later than yesterday, the U.S. Director of National Intelligence was supposed to declassify and make public all information relating to what was going on in 2020 and 21. You know what I'm talking about. I tend not to say it on the video because it could get flagged, but you know what I'm talking about. And apparently that was supposed to happen yesterday. I haven't seen any indication of whether it did take place or not, but as always, I'll keep an eye on it and let you know how it plays out. So that's it for today's news. Please go to MyPillow, that's mypillow.com, enter the discount code SAM, my name, and receive up to 80% off of all of your purchases. And in the meantime, please like, share, follow, and subscribe. And as you know, you can find me on Rumble. That's rumble.com/Sam Shalhoub. And in the meantime, I hope you have a great week, and we'll talk again soon.
See, now y'all see that they starting to up the ante, man. You know, a lot of these countries, man, they bringing in the troops, and y'all not understanding. The UN gonna be in them troops too. You know, it's gonna be a lot of foreigners in them boots on the ground, in them tanks, all them military personnel. It's definitely gonna be a bunch of sleeper cells in there. It's gonna be a bunch of UN troops, foreign troops, and the thing is, these people, they not gonna be scared to put a bullet in your ass. You know, I'm just gonna keep it legit with you. They're not gonna be scared to put a bullet in you, man. You know, it's gonna be all out war over here in America. Y'all think it's gonna be peace, but it's not. Matthew 10:34, and it reads, "Think not that I come to set peace on earth. I come not to send peace, but a sword." And that's Yahushua speaking. You know, it's not finna be any peace. It's finna be nothing but a sword brought to this place, man. And a lot of many other countries, because it's gonna be it's gonna be pretty much worldwide turmoil, man. But America, a place that's never been touched, it's gonna be the pinnacle of it, man. You know, a lot of nations is gonna turn on America and fire off them missiles. And a lot of y'all people don't understand that these militaries, they not finna play with you, man. That's why they doing all this training over here in this land. They getting y'all comfortable. to seeing these tanks around, these aircraft around, these military officials around, getting you used to it. So when they call out that martial law, you already gonna be pre-programmed to even just let them do what they're gonna do. You know? Second Ezra 16 and 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection. Let's go get that word insurrection. A violent uprising against authority or government. A rebellion, a revolt. That's what's gonna happen in America. It's gonna turn out just like that. It's gonna be a bunch of shit going on. And a lot of you brothers and sisters that's not in this truth, y'all not gonna be able to deal with it, man. Y'all not gonna know how to handle it, because the knowledge of the scriptures is gonna be the stability of that time. And if you ain't in these scriptures, man, you're gonna get it. You know? You're gonna get it. You're gonna die in this thing. You know, that's why we pray to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man, that we covered. You know, we part of that elect that we covered in that time. You know, because his elect will be all right in that time. Let me read this again. 2 Ezra 16 and 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Because it's going to be a time of Jacob's trouble, man. You know? But all Jacob and Eve is worried about is, you know, coming up out here. 2 Ezra 16 and 71. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. They not gonna pity nobody, man. They not gonna spare nobody. If you old, young, baby, whatever, they not gonna spare nobody, dude. You know, and like I said, it's not gonna just be regular. It's not gonna just be regular army officials. Is going to be foreigners, man, that they bring up over here, and they not going to be scared to take you out. You see how they do their own people over there. Second Ezra 16 and 72. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses, because a lot of people are going to be cast out of their houses and put into these FEMA camps that y'all think just got swept under the rug, while all of a sudden they popping back up talking about them. A lot of people going to be getting put in those FEMA camps, man. A lot of people. 2 Ezra 16 and 73. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire, because the Jacob's trouble happened. The elect, they're going to have to go through this fire to be purified, man. You know, it's going to be a beautiful time, but at the same time, it's going to be a very dangerous and deadly time. And it's right around the corner. You know? You get another video. Of course, there's going to be people out there that see these videos like this and be like, well, they've been moving military for years through, you know, trains and stuff like that. But the thing is, now they are mobile. They out here riding the streets. They out here flying in the skies. They out here on the ground walking. You know, this is a different time than the times before. You know, and you seeing multiple videos all pop up at one time. You know, so something's definitely getting ready to happen, and y'all better be worried about it. All that artillery they got out there, and I've talked to so many prideful people They say, I got this gun, I got these, I got this much ammunition, I got everything, I got my food, and let them come over here to us. We gonna take them out. Nah. You see this artillery that Esau coming in with? Y'all not finna come against that. Esau got shit where he just push a button and laser come down on you from the sky, man. You know? You got all type of little weaponry, man, that you wouldn't even see it coming. And that's the thing. Pride go up before destruction. And that's what's getting ready to happen to this prideful ass place, Babylon, aka America. It's going to get destroyed because this is one of the most pridefulest countries in the world. We falling and y'all still prideful over here. Y'all just don't get it, man. It's a regular exercise, but they finna show you. They gonna show you what the exercise is. I got one more.
Bakersfield, maybe it's just a certain area. Maybe it's a training exercise. Maybe it's not a big deal, you know? So these are the places that people commented that said they had something going on in their area. I have a hard time believing that this is just a training exercise in all these areas. It's quite a large list. Seems like a large list to me. I don't know. Maybe you won't think it's so large. Maybe somebody with military experience on here will be able to comment and say, hey, nope, that's normal. I find it unusual. Here's the list. San Diego, Michigan, Bakersfield, California, South Jersey, St. Louis, North Dakota, Philly, New York City, Yosemite, California, Idaho Falls, Vermont, Illinois, Indiana. There's a lot going on in Canada supposedly also from people commenting. LA, San Fran, Ohio, Utah, Jacksonville, Florida, New Mexico, Boston, Massachusetts, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Chicago, Illinois, Colorado, Kansas City, Missouri, New Orleans, Virginia, Miami, Florida. Several people from from Florida commenting. All these people mentioning they have some kind of this. What you saw behind me a little bit ago was actually in Mexico. Large military presence in Mexico, which you never know with the cartels. That could just be from the cartels. It's hard to say.
Yeah, my question to you, Israel, especially you ones that's not even in this truth, that's just out here living your life. What are you gonna do? Without Yahweh, you know? What are you gonna do? When this shit kick off, what you gonna do? Jacob's trouble's right around the corner, man. And that's a very big vocal point right there for y'all. Finna feel the wrath of Yahweh B'Ashem Yahweh Shai and the rest of the people on this planet, man. Yahweh Shai working. Setting up all the pieces. You know? This devil's plan is in full motion right now. What are you going to do? What y'all going to do, man? I'll wait. Isaiah 13:6. Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Because that's what's getting ready to be. It's getting ready to be great destruction here in Babylon, a.k.a. America. Isaiah 13:7. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. Because y'all going to be out here terrified. The strongest of the strongest men gonna be out here terrified, man. Isaiah 13:8. And they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrow shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. Y'all faces gonna be lit up with fear, man. You know, it's gonna be a time where you're not gonna be comfortable. You're not gonna be able to just sit in the comfort of your home. You're not gonna be able to sit in the comfort of your home like you used to, man. Because when all these shortages happen, you're gonna have to be on your heels every step of the way. Because it's gonna always be somebody, even family members, that's gonna come and they're gonna try to take what you got to help themselves. On top of that, you gotta worry about martial law. You gotta worry about military vehicles. They got 15-minute cities set up where everything is within a 15-minute vicinity. In a one area, everything packed on top of each other. You know, some very strange times is coming. And it's not even really strange because we know what's going on. But a lot of you people that sleep, man, when you wake up, it's going to be too late. Isaiah 13:9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel both with with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. A lot of people finna die, man. You wicked ones, sinners. That's why we gotta stay prayed up to make sure we ain't out here slipping in this fight, man. Stay prayed up, constantly repenting. And I'm talking to myself first and foremost on that too, before I'm talking to anyone else. You know? But it's some very bad times coming, man. Isaiah 13:10. For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. You know, it's some serious times, Israel, that's getting ready to come, and you see these military officials coming up in here, and y'all think it's just all fun and games. Wow, look at the aircraft. Wow, look at the tanks. Don't be so damn simple-minded and gullible, Jake. They setting up. And you are the number one enemy. You the op. Everybody's the op. But the time of Jacob's trouble, Jake, you're going to get caught up in it. You're going to be the op, man, because you're going to have Edomites out here that like to come down on Jake's anyway. And they're going to take good pride in taking y'all out, man, on top of the military. You best believe when the civil wars happen, there's going to be a lot of Edomites that seek out Jakes to kill them, man. Rape, all of that. But y'all think it's a game. 2 Ezra 15:14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. You hear that? That's that uprising that I was just talking about, that insurrection. You know, on top of that, civil war. People going to rise up against one another. Why? Because, like I said before, the food shortages, man, the no water. You know, lack of bread. You know? And people going to rise up against one another just so they can feed their families. That's what people going to be worried about. I need to feed my family. I'm going to do what I got to do to feed them, even if it's to go out here and steal from the next person and take their life to get it. That's what's going to be on people's mind. It's like I said, the law, the scriptures is going to be the stability of the times, man. And people that don't have them scriptures in here, they going to go bat hell crazy, man. They're going to go bat hell crazy. 2 Ezra 15:16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings or their princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. Let's go get that word sedition. I get it all the time, but some people new and don't be looking at these videos. Conduct of speech inciting people to rebel against the authority. See, it's going to be people that stand up, the whistleblowers, the patriots. They're going to stand up, and they're going to rile the people up to rebel against the powers that be right now. And it's going to be, like I said, civil unrest, and it's going to be civil wars, and people going to rise up against the governments, man. You know, that's what's going to happen. You know, there's going to be men invading one another. They're not going to listen to what the government officials got to say on TV. They're going to be like, damn, man, we out here struggling. Y'all telling us to chill out, but I ain't got no food to feed my family. So what you going to do? You're going to go out. You're going to go out here on these streets with your little heat or whatever you got on you, and you're going to go looking to feed your family, man. And at that time, you ain't putting your faith in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So you might get your number called. You might get took out there. Because when these wars and things happen, a lot of women gonna lose their husbands in the wars. And then the family that man left behind, hell, you might die by the sword or by the famine. That's how it's gonna come. It's gonna be 1,000 ways to die, man. It's gonna be a literally 1,000 ways to die. It's gonna be people dying many different ways, by beast of the field, by the sword, by hunger. All of these things are finna take place, man. And ain't nobody paying attention to it. 2 Ezra 15 and 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Why? Why a man will desire to go to another city and cannot? Because there's going to be checkpoints set up. You see how the military is all over the place in America, all over around the corners of it too, surrounding this place. They're going to be setting up check marks, man. Checkpoints. And you're not going to be able to go to no other cities, man. You're going to be stuck in the little city that you in. You're not going to be able to flee. What you going to do, Jake? Because y'all think it's a gang. When you going to get out of them churches, Jake, and listen to the